I did a detailed research and I came up with niches that are beginner friendly. So if you do not have any experience, you can learn this thing is in a couple of days and start getting jobs, start getting gigs. You can even build a business and start making money in dollars online. So before I get right into this video and the niche one after the other, I created a detailed Notion sheet that will walk you through everything, actionable steps. I'll walk you through everything, templates, everything that you need to get started, so that you don't just watch this video and there's nothing for you to do, so that you just get started and start whatever you're going to do, so that you can start making money ASAP. Guys, this is the best video you've ever watched. So let me take you through this sheet. So this sheet is totally up, it's free, 100% free. So this is what I created. So it guides you on everything that you need to do, instructions. So I have the niches here. The niches are actually listed out here, what to do and all of that. I have an assessment quiz, you know, and all of that stuff. I have the 30-day action plan. I have the templates and learning resources. I have the code DM example, you know, everything that you need. Niche number one is short form video editor. So from my research, I discovered that many people, many brands, whether they are indie hackers, startup brands, different brands have migrated from like creating content on websites, actually using websites as their traffic source. They've moved to social media. And for like big brands or, you know, creators, educational content creators, they create content on YouTube. So you can now become a short form video editor. So you don't need to become like a professional video editor. You can find content creators that have long form videos. Then you can now create short form videos from the long form videos. Then you get paid for it. Now, for instance, this is my own situation. As on my YouTube channel here, I have only long form videos. So I will be happy if I'm not making money on my YouTube yet. If I was already making money and I have, as someone presents me a pitch and says, okay, I'm going to create short form videos from your already existing long form videos and post it on, you know, platforms like platforms like Instagram, TikTok, maybe Facebook Reels, you know, and all of that. That would be a great service. Why? Because the more content that you have, the more visibility you have for your brand, the more visibility they have for their products or services, the more sales they can make, and visibility is all that. So if you can discover platforms or brands or individuals that already have long form videos, then you can help them create the short form. And you don't need to be like a super video editor, and you don't need to do anything very difficult, because they already have this content in long form. So just for you to chop it off into like for you to cut it, add text, add some videos, maybe add some videos, images to explain everything they are saying. And this skill, you can learn this thing in a couple of days. In 7 to 14 days is enough for you to actually learn this skill. So this is the tool that you need. You just need simple tools like CapCut, InShot, or, you know, there are a lot of free video editing programs, softwares or apps that you can use even with your phone, that you can use, start learning how it works. You can start with your own video, or your favorite creator take their videos, their long form videos, and make it into short form, very snappy short form, and offer to do that continuously for them for an amount. So that is one niche. And this niche, you don't have to like go on job boards to actually look for the people. You might be like, okay, where can I find the people that need these services? YouTube. Look at creators. So the goal is to target creators that have like 10,000, 20,000, 50,000 subscribers. Why? Because those creators are likely monetized, they're already making money off their YouTube channel. They already, you know, have some level of visibility, so they have the money to pay you. So you don't want to reach out to small creators, 1,500 followers, 2,000 followers. There is a very high probability that they are not yet monetized. Even if they are monetized, they are not making a lot of money from their YouTube, so they may not be able to pay you. So this is one niche. This niche is actually very easy to learn, very hot, and it's easy for you to get your foot in it, because if you are going to be reaching out to 10 post creators per week, in 4 weeks or in 30 days, you should get your first gig. Yeah, that's how quick this thing is. So the second niche is VA for content creators. The thing is that most people that are creating content, they have a lot of things to do. They don't just create. When you watch a video on YouTube or any other social media platform, there are a lot of things that go, into the scene. Writing scripts, generating the titles, making the videos, editing the videos, creating templates, things for their subscribers, having an email list, sending emails. There are a lot of things that goes on behind the scene. These people are actually busy, and the more the channel starts to grow, when they have like 10,000, 20,000, 30,000, 100,000 subscribers, the more work they even have to do. So becoming a VA for content creators is a great way to get your foot in the door, especially if you have no experience and you're starting from scratch and looking at what can I do, how can I make my first 100, 200, 300, $500. Even if I don't have an experience, I don't have a niche, I don't know where to start from, this is a great place to start from. And the thing is, like, you don't have to go on job boards. The competition is normal. I know that a lot of people in the VA niche, but niching yourself and saying, I want to be, become a VA, virtual assistant for creators, that is already a way to like streamline, set you apart from the competition. And this skill is not very difficult to learn. You have to understand the creator economy, like what goes on, what are the different tasks they have to do. You can offer to, respond to comments, to help them create stuff, to help with emails, to help, like all of there are a lot of information. So you can just even use AI. Okay, what are the things that a creator that would love to do, and how can I help? So you can now offer tailored services to this personal creator. So this stuff doesn't take a lot of time to learn. You can learn how to use Notion, how to use scheduling tools, and all of that to help them schedule their videos, all of this other stuff. And within 14 to 7 days, you should learn, you should be able to discover, from doing your research, to discover like the things that different creators will need. And if you're going to be targeting, a specific creator to start with, okay, these are the areas, what they are doing, what they are not doing. And the funny thing, I actually got a message from some guy. Someone reached out to me and he listed he had a list of videos that I put up that had bad links. Like the links were not connecting because there was a mistake in the link. And I didn't know that a lot of my videos had that problem because I didn't have time to look through them. This guy did look through the whole stuff, created it, and I was excited, I was happy. If I had a budget at that time, I would have just hired him to like assist me with all of the many stuff that I am doing. But I still keep him somewhere. So when I have a lot of stuff for him to do, I'm definitely going to reach out to him. So that's reach out to people with value, and you likely get a response. Is lead magnet creator. Like, I don't know, people don't know this, but when it comes to traffic source, when it comes to getting the creator economy, getting traffic sources, many brands, many businesses want to, there's a thing about community these days. So many people want to grow their email list. Email marketing is like a very big thing now. Many brands, startup owners, creators, they want to grow their email list. And one of the things that they use to grow their email list is a lead magnet. So if you don't know what a lead magnet is, you can just do a simple Google search or use AI. Ask AI, what is a lead magnet? Lead magnets are like freebies, free things that creators or brands or give their audience to just collect their emails so that they can follow up with them and nurture them and all of that. So if you can help a creator like watch all of their videos or consume most of their content, it depends on the platform. You can do this on LinkedIn, on YouTube, and then this works more on LinkedIn, X, and YouTube. So these three platforms are great for this. So you can look at their content and now look at their audience and now create a template, a workflow, something free that you can give out to their audience in exchange for the emails. So that is one thing that you can create. And if you can create this for every video that the creator is going to put out or the brand is going to put out, it is going to help them increase their email list, grow their email list. And when they grow their email list, the more money they can make, the more money they can pay you. So you see how all of these things ties together. And when I did my research on all of this stuff, I made sure that these are niches that helps you contribute to the big picture of the solution that you're offering, or to the brand or the person you're going to be reaching. So when the thing is that when someone is able to make more money, they won't find it won't be a problem for them to pay you. So that is the third niche, and this doesn't require a long time. You can just tools like Canva, Notion, these are the tools that will help you create them. Even regular PDF, Google Docs, you can learn this in 7 to 14 days. This is just about understanding the kind of creators you want to reach and the kind of their audience, and knowing the kind of lead magnets that you can create or freebies you can help them create. How to sell this service? DM creator. See, it all goes down in the DM. DM is so powerful. The times I sent DM, I got a response. I've gotten a gig just by sending a DM. And the great thing is that I added a template that you can use to send a DM or a code email in the free freelance pivot sheet. I put the link to that sheet in the description. So that's niche number 3. So niche number 4 is remote project manager. See, there is no business. I don't think there is a business, and I like to use startups because startups are like not like very big brands, but they're just starting off, as the name suggests, and they have money, and at the same time they work on a lean structure. So a lot of these startup owners, founders, indie hackers, they have a lot of things that they are doing, and they actually want to like take a lot of stuff take a lot of stuff away from their table so that they can concentrate on one thing, maybe sales or whatever they want to concentrate on, and outsource the other stuff. So if you are going to become like a remote project manager, so some of these people have like a lot of startups. From what the research I did, most of them are leveraging working offshore, like getting offshore freelancers, getting offshore employees, like hiring from different parts of the world. But they will not need they use like project management tools to bring all of their employees together. Okay, so this is what you're going to do today, like to manage projects and all of that. So the business owner might have started the business, managing everything, but as the business starts to grow, they can't do this anymore, and they need a remote project manager. People don't really know about this niche, but it works so well. So what are the tools you need to get started? Tools like Asana, Trello, Basecamp, all of those projects, Monday.com, all of those project management tools, they come in great. And these things do not take a lot of time to learn. You can learn it in 1 week, 2 weeks. You learn as you use. So you can just they even have videos, tutorial videos on all of these project management tools that are free. You can just take the video, look at how the thing works, create tags, assign tags, look at the whole interface. You can even create a demo tag to your friends to see how the whole stuff works. This is a big niche that is really working. Even on Slack, to create channels, to say, oh, this is what you're supposed to do. When someone finishes a task, you tag the manager and all of that. Just manage the whole workflow, manage the whole employees, set up structures and all of that. So how to get this gig, how to sell this service is to DM indie hackers and startup founders. So where do you find indie hackers or startup founders? I've made a video about where to find startup jobs and all of that. It's communities. There are communities that startup founders are in those communities, and you can get on those communities and actually DM them or send them a cold email and reach out to them selling your service. So that is the way that you can do it. So if you want to learn more about that, let me know what you just ask me in the comment section, and I will explain further, and I will give you a list of some other communities that you can find startup founders and indie hackers. So that is niche number 4. Niche number 5 is online course creator. Like this, you not imagine this to be on the list, but this is a really good niche that a lot of people haven't discovered, that you can also sell via, like you can also sell and make money. Now, it doesn't require a lot of time for you to get started on this niche. The thing is, it's also about creators. Like we're in the creator economy, we can't deny it. So what this is like, you have to identify creators that already create content, then help them create a course. Now, I've noticed that a lot of creators, even on YouTube, other platforms, they talk about like different things, like episodes, like especially people that are in the educational niche, that they talk about one specific thing all the time. You can maybe they have videos that are related, so you can help them create a course. Just collate those videos and edit it in a way that it feels like a course, create slides and all of that, and pitch them that, okay, I watch your videos, I created this course from your videos and all of that. This is something that can make them money. And the thing is, once you can help somebody make more money, you don't have a problem paying. See, these niches I'm giving you guys, like, they are like secret niches that you can start making money, and you don't need a long time to learn this niche. So tools like Kajabi, Teachable will actually help you get started, and there are free tutorials on how to use these platforms. Yeah, even on the platforms themselves, they have free tutorials, and it doesn't take time. In 7 to 14 days, you can get started and start making money online. How to sell this stuff? DM, it all goes down in the DMs. And you can also create gigs on freelance marketplaces like Fiverr, and yeah, freelance marketplaces like Fiverr and Upwork. But I will recommend Fiverr because it works better. Then I have a bonus niche, which is YouTube script writing. So this might, if you are more drawn to writing, I didn't include it here because like you need some level of experience, so that's why I didn't include it, because you can't take like a few days to learn how to write in all sincerity. But if you are already writing or you love to write, this is one niche that you can start playing and start making money. See, the YouTube economy is big now, and when I even checked on Upwork, and I discovered that there were a lot of YouTube script writing jobs. Do you know, funny enough, to my surprise, I discovered a website that is called YT Jobs. This is actually a website that collates YouTube jobs, and most of the jobs that are there are script writing jobs. So if you already love to write, you're a creative person, you already write scripts, you write stories and all of you, content writer, you can give it a shot. Now let me tell you how the fastest way to learn how to write scripts. Look at your favorite content creator that you watch their videos, click on one of the videos that you enjoyed, then transcribe, look at the transcription, the video transcription, then also look at how they arrange their thoughts, and look at how you can reverse engineer the stuff, or how did they start and all of that, you know, the way they did the whole stuff, the intro, how they from point to point, all of that. So when you can discover how they did all of this stuff, you can now create a workflow, like how the structure, you know, a framework with, you know, with how to write a YouTube script, you know, that works. And if you want to learn more about that, if you are curious about the YouTube script writing framework, you can drop me a message in the description box, and I will share more about what I know about it down in the comment section. So these niches are high in demand. Now let me give you a little backstory, like when I was researching these niches, why I chose these niches. Number one is that these niches do not take time to learn. Number two is that you can start making money from these niches like ASAP. Number three is that you don't have to depend on job boards. You can just start to DM and pitch to people and reach out to people. Number four is that it's not like it's something that you can help someone make money. So, you know, everything that I've learned, like I've said it a million times already here, the more money you can help somebody make, if what you do help someone makes money, help someone make money. Okay, if what you do help someone make money, they wouldn't have a problem paying you. Like that's just a no-brainer. They won't have a problem paying you. So that is it. So guys, let me take you back. Let me take you back to the sheet that I created. So let me take you back to the sheet. So if you watch this video up until this point, then this is the sheet that I created. So I've talked about all of these niches. Then you just, everything that I've talked about, I put them in this sheet so that you don't forget. These are the niches, what they are, how to sell it, the time you require, everything that I talked about is here. So you can also find your niche, understand what you love to do, so that you can pick the one that is more closely related to what you already love to do. And by the way, I made a video, my last video, I talked about how to find your niche. So you can go watch that video. I'll add the link to the video in the description so that you'll discover how to find it. So this is the plan, how to get started and all of that. So make sure you use this sheet and let me know. So this is if you want to send someone a message, maybe you found out the niche you want. I included a template, so you can use this template to send your messages and all of that. So this is what, like, I created this sheet, and I hope that it actually helps you. So all of these niches I talked about are really good niches that you can start making money even if you have zero experience. But what is going to make a difference for you is for you to get started, to actually learn it, to make sure that the work you're putting out is good, and to also reach out correctly, reach out very well. Like the way you reach out to people will determine the results that you get. So first of all, if you are going to be sending a cold DM or a cold email, I will advise that you first of all do the work, have something to show this person. And if you are offering to do a free sample for that person on request, make sure you are going with a good portfolio. See, if you do not send a good portfolio, the chances of you landing the gig or getting a response is going to be very low. So if you don't have a portfolio, you don't have a good portfolio, I got you. I actually created one of the best portfolio templates you'll find on the internet, and I'll drop the link to the portfolio in the description so that you can just get it. This portfolio just costs 7,000 naira. So 7,000 naira is going to stand, 7,000 naira going to stand in your way. That is about $5, $4 to $5. Is that going to stand in your way of actually building your business online and making your first $500, $1,000, $200? No, that shouldn't be the case. It's not a wise thing to do. So you can click on the link in the description to actually get this portfolio template. So I hope that you use the sheet. It's free, totally free, and get started and start making your money. So I want to know what you think about the whole stuff, which niche you are going to try or what you need help with. I would love to. I'm waiting for your comments in the comment section.